it's not that deep. Obviously deeper. Wow, that's actually really, really deep. This is waterlogged. I know this area is waterlogged over here. About up there. I think there's just a lot of waterlogged, really. That's the hotel. Let me put some sandstone in here. Cobble. Grab my bucket. I gotta go do it downstairs and take a look-see around here. Go away. Somewhere over here is an area to go down to an even lower level. I need to find that. No, that's not it. There it is. Where is this? Ah, frick, please don't. Found the one dark spot, didn't you? Not massive. Oh, this is. So we have a pretty good sized cave. Right, I am live, right? Yeah, I'm live. You see a beautiful lush part right there. If we were standing here. No. That's not bad. It's not great. It would be more like here. Look over that way, which would look cool. Most of this will get removed. Try over that way. Oh, look who found a sword. So it would be... That's pretty good. Got that way. Beautiful lush cave. Nice lava flow. So here? All right, we gotta go do some testing. I like this location. It's a good location. Let me look down here. Because... Oh, it's just... It might be diamonds, oh boy. Okay, note to self, if we ever get a chance to do this for a cave or for a game or something, we need to remember that you can do this. If you have a vine in front of a vine, and go up the vine and move backwards. Note that. That could come in handy at a later date. Oh, just stop. Dude, you're gonna get yourself killed to keep doing that. Today, I tried to drop a package for you off at your P.O. box, but was informed that they only accept U.S. Post. So I went to a post office, which was closed for Columbus Day. Is it Columbus Day? I don't even know that. And nope. I remember Ash saying that yesterday, I think. I remember someone saying yesterday, and I remember Ash being in the chat yesterday. So I know Ash is in Canada, so I think that she's the one who said it. Oh, so have I. Hey, Fedrin, you ready to dig down? Where's out? Where's out? Yeah, you notice that I moved the beacon, of course. And also, hi, Fedrin. I did notice, though, you've done a lot of the mountain work over here. I finished it off over the weekend, and I had to take a break from digging. I actually went off of Mindcrack for a while. I wasn't on it yesterday. I ended early on it the day before that. And I'm probably going to do some more on it on Sunlit Valley later on. But yeah, I did help finish that. Where were you digging today? Or were you not here? Oh, wait. I think I see it. I think I see it. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because I remember from this. I know what you did. Hold on. I can go see it. I know exactly what you did. Sand removal. Some? I missed some, huh? Over there? Who did that lane? That must be Adlington. We're not going to have... That lane does not exist. I should probably update Adlington then. Hold on. I should probably mention The northwest lane will not exist. That quarter will be for huge games. You put that in. Oh! Oh, I'm showing it to you too then. Yeah, I did finish that off on purpose. I intended this to be, see, if we ever do like really big games like some of the ones we were mentioning in the Discord that I don't think have been made public. I figured that having a section that starts, oh yeah, see what else you did. Having a section that like starts really square, like if you wanted to go way out this way or way out this way, then doesn't have this going through the center of it. Yeah, see the square edge. I can't say any more about of how well I can, but I guess this is me saying it again. I can't say any more how much I've been thankful for all the help that you've been putting in for this project, because it is so freaking needed. I was originally thinking about not even leaving this entire quarter, and like if people wanted to do hilly games, they could figure it out, or more accurately, I didn't want to touch it. But having help makes it so that it's feasible. Right there. Oh, yeah. The path that shouldn't exist. Yes. Oh, you real... Oh, yeah. Yep. There is definitely a path here. Yes, this is in fact good land. Very hazy right now, but good land, yes. Okay, so I would love, as much as I want to get back to digging, oddly enough, I do kind of want to get back to digging. I gotta consider digging down, because we might have a need of games in the near future, and I think that the first game that should exist here should be the first game that really existed. Time for King of the Ladder. I was thinking here. Just kind of need to do a little bit of testing, because I haven't done a King of the Ladder in a while, and I want to see how some of the mechanics work. When we've had them in the past, instead of you walking up to the king of in Goodland at least, instead of walking up to the King of the Ladder to get in, traditionally I set it up so that you jump from surface onto it. So I kind of need to test how far can you even do that. Thank you, Kristen. I did see that. Thank you. Let's get some ladders. Set up a pole. Try jumping on it. This is going to hurt. One way or another, this is going to hurt. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of ladders anyways. Just do it. I wish you could do this. Let's turn that into sticks. Alright, that's a good start. I don't think scaffolding will be a good option for this, because I'm not sure if that'll work the same for jumping onto it. The mechanic of jumping onto a scaffolding and jumping onto a ladder are two different things. because those actually have a surface to hit. Like, horizontal. Let's do some moss blocks. I'm getting a lot of moss blocks for testing, actually. Hello, Cam. Sleep well, Kristen. Okay, let's just go ahead and put a ladder here so we can get back out again. I think that makes sense. And let's just find an area with a big hole in it to jump into first. I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? You know, like that ravine right there. That's a pretty good spot. The most recent King of the Ladder. The most recent King of the Ladder I didn't build, actually. That was the one on the SMP with the donors. I didn't make that one. I don't remember. It's actually on the map. Steve was showing it the other day. The one that I did for Season 3 and for Season 5 were pretty similar. I took it, dug it down to bedrock, made some fancy stuff in the bedrock. Specifically, I actually went down to bedrock, used the dark oak trick that used to exist to remove bedrock, filled that with glass to make it look like you were going to fall into the void, and then just did a big area around it to jump into. The one from Kurt, you went up, and it. Not like that. Ah, dang it. That's gonna be fine because that's gonna make it easier for me to do this next part. We gotta go up here. This was the KotL silo that Kurt did. You jumped over to that one, then you jumped over to that one. The only problem with water elevators, I was actually considering that. What I was thinking is we could put a water elevator like right here on the two corners so that you could be launched up to the side to a certain height. The only problem with that is you could stop yourself from dying on them really easily. What I was considering is if you do a water elevator, but at the top, like if we did the water elevator here, right, up to this height, and then at the top of the water elevator you put an actual block on the top, so that if you fall on top of the water elevator, you die. Or at least you take a lot of damage. That was one thing that I had as a thought. And depending on the height of the ladder, it might be a good idea. And the good thing about that, the reason I thought the water elevator would be cool too, if this is ladders on the side, water won't go into those two spots. So if you do something here to make it so that we could just make it so that the water flows to the side here and flows to the side here, or do chains on these two spots. But either way, yeah, that's the other reason I was thinking about doing a way of getting up there, because bedrock has decreased in height significantly since the last time I made one in Goodland. So, that's a thing. So that's a possibility. That would be a remnant of Kurt's design. What we could do is incorporate multiple designs into it. That's one thing. Another one was on the Season 3, which was the first one that I did in Goodland. It's like when it was created. It was dug down to bedrock. The layer below the top layer of bedrock was filled in with lava. and the layer above that was filled in with iron bars. So it looked from the top when you were looking down on it, it looked like you were going to fall into lava. And it was still kind of dangerous for items, obviously, because they can fall through. But it was just more aesthetic. It didn't look like glass, which is what I wanted. It looked kind of cool like that. It looked kind of jelly. And then we could do like maybe we do like generations of it. Like we do a quarter like this with that, and a quarter like this with a void style. I'm not sure. What I do know is that the reason I'm thinking here is because right about there, look here. Okay, I did not know that that existed. Good to know. I was wondering where I ran into one. Let me rephrase that. I've been through there. I forgot where I found it. Okay. So that's the thing. But right about there, it opens up into a really cool looking lush cave that if we did the King of the Ladders down through this spot, like if we did a ladder going down right here, we should be able to make it so that you see a cool looking cave off to the side over here. And evidently, if we dig it out, we can then go a little bit lower and maybe dig out to the side and reveal this. Didn't even know. That's cool. Why are those guys there? Oh no, wait. Oh, that's the ones over there. Okay, never mind. So even though they won't be actually part of the ladder, we can get some aesthetic views on that. I did want to see how much TNT I have because we can do some nice vertical digging with that, especially to the sides to make it look more like a more authentically blown up area, and it looks a little bit more natural. Not a lot of TNT left. Like one 7x7 shaft straight up if I prepped it like hell. Yeah, I think we can have some fun with it. We can make some cool designs. I also think this might be a good idea to put in all the corners. Because I've been to the side of this thing too many times, and this mob can't get up. Okay. So I guess the first thing to check, if I went out straight here, how far would I go? Just 7 blocks from that height. Now let's see what type of difference that makes over a longer distance. And I just realized we could be testing this in water. That makes a lot more sense. Instead of just, you know, taking damage every time. So let's test that up a bunch higher and see how far we can get out. I'll remove this. This is a nice flat area to jump into where we can measure distance. Let's find a good spot on the X. There's no way I'm going to be able to jump that far, right? Now let's start with a 10 then. So 2110 right here. If I jumped from here, from various heights, how far would we go? So that's going to be y equals 63 once you actually hit the water. Let's go to 103, or 104. So starting here, you get a good running start. $13 blocks. We go down a lot. Now let's check that over even further just and see how much more distance factors into that. I think if we made it so that the actual ledge is 10 blocks away, you wouldn't actually be falling that far, and a lot of the actual ladder would be aesthetic, which would be good. Gotta be careful doing this. I should have probably designed. Yeah, hold on. We're gonna turn this and move it to the back of it. So that the ladder does not influence the jump. Hello, Witherhawk. Doing good. How you doing? I have a feeling that with the way that the velocity affects the fall, the higher you go, it's not going to make a huge difference in the actual distance that you travel horizontally. I need to break that down. It's going to bother me. I don't have my hoe on me right now. Ow. Alright, ladder up. Oh, and when I said that, Fedrin, obviously you don't actually have to help with this at all. I am. It's always a request or suggestion. I'm not saying do this. That's just wrong. I would never do that. Let's go up 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just didn't want to make it sound like I was being a jerk or something. Okay. $14. Yep. So the actual diameter where you want to be able to jump into it should be probably a 21 block diameter circle around it. Probably have a circle underneath it that's got little ledges to jump in on. Maybe have it be so that whatever. Center is here. And we have it so that this is out by 12 blocks, and then we have like little jumping boards jump in on. Wait. That's not the center. That's the center. That's what was throwing me off. And this... goes around like this, so people come in, have like a bed over here. They can go and jump in here. Have beds on all four corners. Ladders that come down to this area over here from this level. So, yeah. All right. So, 21 by 21 hole. Well, 21 by 21. A 21 diameter hole. Minimum. Although, for the actual ledge where people would be able to stand on, I mean, if you want it to be so that you have a jumping board right here, where then this goes out to 10. So then this is 10 and going around all the way around. So actually, it's a 25, 27 for this part here. It's gonna get big. And for the actual build, you need to have room here for people to be able to stand on. So 2 ledges there, and let's say you need to be able to Why does it feel like I was not running on the top of that? Something feels off. No, I was running. Okay. So ledge going around. Probably want to have a 4 wide walkable area here. A small alcove here for beds. Very small, like just like that. With the bed being like right here. So the internal diameter right here, this is a 23. This is 19, 20, or 19, 21, 23. This is 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35. So that's the actual diameter of a circle that I need for a coverage area. For the actual game, it needs to be at least a 35 circle. 37 to include walls. Go away. I'm happy with this testing. That depends. Is the podcast entertaining? Look, I have never forced you guys to ever... If I'm not being something that you want to watch something else. Right now, we're seeing the history of what's going to be happening on Goodland. That's about it, really. I'm not saying that this is going to be enthralling. I'm basically measuring out an area for a giant circle that's going to be dug into the ground and then have a ladder come out of it. But it's also going to be the king of the ladder that's on the Mindcrack Rebirth server. And this is what's going into it. So... depends on what your feelings are for seeing stuff like that being made. If that's what you want to see, you're in the right place. I ain't going to try and convince you otherwise. Oh, yeah. Breeze launcher, huh? Well, they don't need to hit the ladder. They can hit the guys that are on the side of the ladder. If they hit the guys on the ladder, I don't even know if it would knock them off. So, technically, you don't want to hit here. You want to hit here. I need a clipboard in game. 19, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33. Yeah, it was 35. I thought it was 35, but I wasn't sure. 35 diameter circle. So if I measured out from here... 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay. Returning coffee, 1 second. But what I actually need to figure out, if we have a circle of 35, I don't want the 37 for the walls. I don't want it to touch that wall. Which makes this particular measurement useless. Well, not entirely useless. It means that, at the very least, it will fit here. We just got to figure out the distance from there. Looking at a 37 diameter circle right now. So we would be looking in the top left quadrant. There. Okay. So the circle we were looking at. First, we would need the center of this point. This would be the top quadrant here, obviously. So it would have to go. That's the point right here. Needs to touch that side. It's going to go like that. So, note that. Okay, from the center of the Goodland. I need the 16th point, which is right here. This is dead center. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. So probably here. It's really close to that spot. Close enough to work with. What we gotta find is the dead center. So if I started that, here. Need the blocks back. You can go farther back. Oh, I just realized it's on the wrong screen. Hold on. Yeah, that was messing with the wrong thing. Sorry. Start it there to see how it works. Probably gonna have to go back to that one, but let's start with here. So from this point we go. That ain't right. That is not right. That is not where the circles tangentially meet. Crap. Huh. Alright, Chosen. Well, let's just start with a circle and see what we can frickin' figure out. Okay, so if I go here, we're going to be going... How far out am I going to be going? It's a circle of 37, which means 14 to the center, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But I want it to be away from that, too. This is going to take... This might be the most difficult part of the build. Figuring out where a circle intersects with another circle. Damn it. That might be a good plan. Yeah, let's just get out paint. Good plan. Okay. All right, let me get out paint. Let's see. Right, let's go inside before I die from something stupid. Not that there's a lot that's going to show up out here. Let me get my ender chest back, because otherwise it's going to just disappear. Mainly because I will forget that it exists. No, I have paint. I have paint.net. It's a good one. It'll be fine. I think it's called paint.net. I don't remember. It's a good paint program. Okay, let's get this going. Paint. Yep, paint.net. I even think I have this set up to be able to show it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's see. Well, Goodland itself on that circle is a 101 circle. Okay. How do you just tell it to make a circle of a certain size? I have no idea. Can I grid it? View. Pixel grid, yes. Oh, there it is. There's a grid. Okay, ruler. Oh, there you go. Okay. That's something I can work with. We start from 0, 0 down on the bottom left-hand corner. So 101. That's not 0. Okay, I guess 0's up here then. Oh, I hate when it does that. Hold on. Up here, we gotta do it again. Oh, how sorry, serious. You shouldn't have gotten smacked for that. Oh, that did not go straight. Dang it. That's straight. Okay. I'm sure I did the right one here. 101, yeah. Okay, good. Do a circle. It's gonna be filled, isn't it? It's gonna be nothing. There's nothing there. Why does that look so wrong? No, I need to figure out where two circles intersect. Okay, so right there. Also, that should be black. I don't know why that's no longer black anymore. Not that it matters. That's the first way. Oh, we should have taken this to another layer. Ah, it doesn't matter. We're trying to figure out a different thing. So now we need to get a 35 circle with that another layer. Hide the first layer. Make this one blue. I'm sorry, 37 circle. Okay. Okay, that's layer 2. Turn off layer 2 for a moment. Go back to layer 1. We're going to have to take a line going from dead center, wherever that is. So let's find dead center. What the? A line. Why is it not drawing a freaking... It's drawing on layer 2, isn't it? There, it's gone. Okay. Which means I did change the color of that one. Fine. That's yellow now. Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, back to the line. Drawing it on this layer. And we'll make it blue. Doesn't matter. This one's blue now. Going to the dead center. Well, that should have been a solid pixel. I'm kind of confused as to why that's not a solid pixel. That should be 101, 101. Whatever. That's that one now. What? Okay. So. There. That's the dead center. It is now. Okay. So let's do a line from here. And then we gotta do one that is... Not that. Like that. So this is one path. This is the other path. Now we need to figure out where the first circle interacts with the second circle. Okay, so go back to layer 2. Give it a little bit of room. So right there, that look good? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away from that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 blocks from that, so maybe more this way. So like that. Okay, so where's the center of that? That should not be an even length. go with that. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do the math measurement up here. I'm not gonna. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I already lost track. Okay. 52 to 77. So 15, so 25 away from the wall here. 25 that way, and then I just got to figure out the distance from the wall this way. I think the easiest thing will be to start from this corner and then go up from there. So from this corner, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 25. Okay, 14 and 25. Let's see if I can make that work. I went the wrong way. Actually, completely wrong way. Wow, it's over there. I'm going 13. I like that number better. I'm literally moving it over by 1, but I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I was wrong. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Right now, I'm looking at that. So that's 37, right? Oh, wow, do I have my math off on that? 36 divided by half is... for some reason, I was thinking, wait, 36... I was measuring 13 away. Double 13 is 26, so this would be 17, I think, right? Well, no wonder I'm so freaking far off. Pack math. Pack math bad. 36 divided by 2 is not 13. I know I love the number, but that doesn't make any freaking sense. Okay, so 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37. That's the point. And same thing over here. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, 18, 19, 7. Okay. Now from there, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 1, 2, 3. This is a little bit on the close side, but that's okay. That's not the actual hole. The actual hole is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the hole. This is all just for people to be able to walk around on. We'll have stairs to come down here to go into it. Stairs from down there to go into it. Stairs along the other two sides too. But yeah, this is the hole. Right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. That should be 4. 1, 2, 3. Right? One, 2. Might need to move the center over by 1 that way. That's feeling really close. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, 1, 2. 1. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Perfect. That fits. That hits it tangentially. That's good. And there's room here to go down. There's room there to go down. I like it. Okay, dead center. Right the frick here. Mark it. Hold on, can I just mark it here? Yeah, there we go. right, let's get my inventory cleared up, and let's dig down that and see what's actually there. Don't need the fish. Oh, let's just go put stuff away. It's fine. I'm hoping we can get this done in time, honestly. This is going to be big. We're going to need more ladders to get back up. Did I get the ladders back from going up and testing? Oh, we didn't get the ladders back. Oh, wait, I think I put a couple on that. I guess we don't have to use ladders. I'll just use water. Get back up again. It's fine. I got these. Put this away. The mob drops down here. Yes. We'll put the ladders away for the moment. This is a good spot. We're gonna end up with more of that. It doesn't matter. Horse. We're gonna try and dig a 3x3 hole straight down on that spot right now. This is gonna take a minute. We gotta go down through... Man, a lot of layers. A really lot of layers. Oh, we can turn this off now. Hold on. There. Oh, dang it. Doing it this way might make it easier to actually do the whole stepping down thing, so I gotta be careful. I think we're going to remove these too. Yeah, this works. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna run out of, Yeah, it's now gonna go nice and slow because the beacon's over there. I forgot. What are you gonna do? Well, we're gonna trying to dig. Oh, I did not give myself the water to get back. Okay, hold on. Do I just dig straight down once and have it so the water will get me back up again? I think that might be easier. Well, that was dumb. I know. Oh, there it is. Well, that was dumb. Okay, well, I'll place that again. There we go. Remove this. Let the water dissipate a little bit. Preferably all the way down. It should go faster down once it hits the single shaft of water. It just needs to remove one block at a time instead of all the other ones attached to it. There we go. We only hit one cave on the way down, so we should be okay to have a single pillar now. There. Oh, this is good. I didn't... Okay, oh, that's right. It's flat for this part. Yep, and we have a way back up. I have already assured that we're not going to hit lava on the way down. Nice and safe. We're going pretty quickly. I like it. Well, to be fair, I'm not just digging this hole to dig a hole. For once. There's going to be something that goes in it. Close enough. That one's always going to be a little bit off. I accidentally dug it down an extra one once. Dang it. I was going to try and correct it that time. I hope you guys are forgiving of the fact that I'm just digging a hole right now, because there is a reason that I'm making this 3x3. For the record. I might make it a 5x5 round before I do the next step, which should not be that much more difficult. Once we got the 3x3, it should be easy to just go back in and remove the 12 sides we gotta do for that. But I only have so much of the removing material that we can use, and maximizing the efficiency would be a good plan. That would be a good reason. I think it's been stated before that the most efficient use of TNT is in a 3x3 though. So I might just do that. What I think we'll do is we'll do a TNT and then a moss block all the way up. That is Hun talking. She's their next layover, evidently. You imagine Midlet is grumpy. I have no idea what's going through Midlet right now. She likes doing different things. It does throw her off a little bit, but oftentimes the things that don't throw her off can be more surprising than the things that do. I gotta start thinking about food at some point. Okay. Go down a little bit that way. So, just out of curiosity. Are there any spawners along this wall? Seeing as it's probably going to blow up. That ain't right. I don't see any. I think we're safe. The frick is up with that, though? There's beds here. There's actual beds here. That's awesome. So then we actually broke into a respite point? Well, okay. Convenient. Whatever. Where did I break in at? Right there. Okay. Now I need to get back. I'm gonna go dump stuff. Deep slate. Guess that's random blocks right now. So is tough, dirt, diorite, copper, there. Cobble, I think we're starting from the bottom of this side and going up. I don't think it's very full at all. We can go ahead and just dump into here easily. Yeah, no problem. It's just in the way right now. We'll put the silk touch away. Oh god, clay block too. We'll put that in here. Oh, go with that one. Is that gravel? Gravel has a spot. All right. Alright! Yeah, I kind of want to do it too. Why do I hear skeletons? I thought that we didn't run into any caves on the way down. I think it's a little bit lower, whatever it is. Oh, hi. Oh no, blow up. Will you blow up? Thank you. we could do a trial chamber and do that. I mean, outside the fact of it just being a trial chamber, it kind of is its own thing. It's like a pre-made minigame. Name the wind guys so they don't despawn. That would be really good for the King of the Ladder. I just put my Silk Touch pick away. Yeah, I heard about that. I have not done anything towards getting the Copper Cape, though. Getting close. That's actually the top of bedrock right there, I think. Yeah, there it is. Well, now I need this. Put away that. Oh, I'm not going to have enough moss for this, I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop at some point and get more moss. Okay. Starting from right there. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big boom. And pretty by I mean, it's gonna be gorgeous. Fish almost pushed me out of the way. 3, 2, 1. Out of moss. I could use dirt. Same difference. Moss is slightly less resistant, but it's really close. It's not going to affect the TNT actually affecting the TNT below it, which is the thing that actually matters. Okay, that should be pretty close, actually, yeah. I think this is good. So, that's a pretty good height. I can live with that. Okay. Ready. How do I want to set this up? We're gonna need one more TNT. We'll make a little dirt platform just to watch from. The answer is on the ceiling. Oh, because I looked up. Run just boarded the last plane, by the way. Alright, so I need redstone. I don't have any... Oops. I actually need to go down there to get some of the redstone so I can set this thing off properly. It's kind of funny. Dang it. Oh, crap. That's going to hurt. Yep, that hurt. Feather falling is nice. Oh, that was the podcast? Oh, well, you should, yeah, that was a worthy podcast. Well, let's watch it from this side. So we're going to need to move this torch. I mean, this torch is going to blow up anyways. It's fine. I need a comparator and a piece of sand. Well, actually, I need a redstone repeater. Now that I think about it. And a bed. I need a bed. Sticks. So if I got this right, when I put this down here, it's going to send a signal through this here, which if I put down a sand here, let's just double check that. If I put this here, that's not going to work, right? Yeah, that doesn't work. That's fine. We just need the initial TNT to fall straight, so we can put this here. So if the sand falls there, it should set off a TNT there. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, dang it. Gotta put the TNT in. There. Yeah, you have the block here, so it's got to go right there. Yep, that's the spot. That is where I need to put the sand. Okay, let's make a viewing platform. And you ready? Right after I use the bathroom. 1 second. All right, here we go. Big boom in 3, 2, 1. It's still going. You can see bits of it as it flies by. I think it just finished. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see what we got. It is a start. We have a lot more to go, but it's a very good start. So that's what now? 7 by 7? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 5 by 5, 7 by 7. Vary between 5 by 5 and 7 by 7. We need to make it 21 diameter. So that's going to be a wee bit more digging. To be fair, it's got to be 21 at the height that you can jump that far. Which is not the full distance. Got the lever back. Oh, Kev's gone. You're confused why the water over there looks different from the water over here. What? You mean in your game? Or do you mean like over there versus over there? In the hole when I was... Oh, I probably ran into the blue there for a little bit. Some water very deep blue, some pale blue. I don't know. I did not notice that. I'm just deciding... It's not a beacon, but yes. I'm deciding if I want to go buy 20 stacks of TNT. It's a lot of TNT. Or 20, I'm sorry, 20 stacks of gunpowder. It's a lot of gunpowder. It's a lot of diamonds. I mean, I have a lot of diamonds, but that's a lot of diamonds. Because Kev is the one who has the gunpowder for sale back at spawn. I can go sleep. We already have a lot of sand. That's the easy part. One sec, one sec. My bed's over there. I don't carry it with me. There. Well, you could see how long it takes me to do one spot down. At the very least, I think we want to have TNT finish. You know what? That actually makes more sense. I don't need the TNT to dig the hole. I need the TNT to finish the hole. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. KotL. And the giant circles. Wait, wait. Oh, Jubilee, you haven't been here at all, have you? Okay, hold on. That's Goodland. This is where where people can put their games in. Oh. Stupid fish. Do this one next. Oh, hold on. On the way down, let's just try and get the 7x7 done. Let's just try to see some over here we can pick on the way. Whoa. What? I saw what you said. Batman. A B-52's reference. Get that one. Okay, see about this one. They'll rue the day the rock lobster took over. Oh! You're highlighting Jubilee's suggestion. Oh, that's why I said your name directly, to be sure that that's what we were talking the same thing. Wasn't sure. I saw. The thing about KotL is you want it to be quick. That's what makes it fun. You quickly die and go back onto the ladder again. Ah, dang it. Ow. So 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. 1, 3, 5. Handy little stairs. The number of fish at the bottom of this right now. Look at this. Perhaps they should code fish to only show up if there's a actual source block instead of one block of water flowing downwards. Three, 5, so this has got to go too. I'm going too bad. Okay, so. Where's the center? Center. 1, 3. Trying to figure out where 7 is. Okay. 3, 5. So this is dug out. I was correct. Okay. Yeesh. Nope. Okay. This part's gonna hurt a bit. It's fine. Well, that. So this is how long it's taking just to expand it out by 1 ring, and it's already partially removed. Yeah, it's gonna take time. Let me get that. Now we gotta get to that level next. Oh. Can't tell this. Is that within 5? Or the range that I need? I don't think it is. I think we're good. Yep, that's right. Okay. Oh, frickin'. Oh, whatever. It's good enough right now. I have laid down the groundwork. A lot left to do, obviously. But I've laid down the groundwork. I think what I need to do is actually mark out the area that I want to use so that other people aren't coming over and, like, building something here. Not that anyone's going to build something here. Yeah. Alright, let's get the rest of this circle done. Well, that's the new ground, so yes. And we're gonna need a box just for deep slate here pretty soon.
We're not current concerned at this time. Hello, smell. More. Come here. Jerk. I'll get you. No, why you gotta be able going up that high? Come on now, mate. Ow! Goes on. More, probably. Come here. Come here, smell. Oh, there's hot mic too. Hang on, see that.
There it goes. That was fun to watch, by the way. Did he just start character? Alright, let's get some of this deep slate up. I'll use that for marking out the area. Okay, let's just start here and build the wall thing for this. You know what, hold on. Let me get slabs. I guess we're not sleeping anymore. I just realized that I was muted when I shouted at him. Unmute so I can talk to him next time he shows up. Okay, gotta follow my circle chart again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1. Seven, 9, 11, 13, 15, 19. 25, 27, 29. 1, 33, 35, 37 right here. That's the correct Y, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. One, 2. One. One, 2. There. Oh, what? What just happened? Why did that just pop? The frick? Okay. That was weird. And that is diagonal from that point. We'll do this one now. Three, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. There. Oh. Okay, so that is the size of the actual game. The circle to be removed is going to be, let's see. Three, 5, 7, 9, 11. So that's 11. 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, it's the same either direction. 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. So everything from this point that way needs to get removed. This is the removal circle. Well, not everything. Like once we get down lower, we can start tampering it in because it's not. No one's going to be worried about that level. So we're probably going to be like 3 walls in at the bottom, and it'll be a tighter circle at the actual base. That's my plan. Oh, wait. Are you guys getting to the caves because watching me? Because that just clicked in my head. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it was a drop. I'm going to remove this one so that if a mob spawns in this, they're not going to be able to get across it. So we'll do that. So stairs down here, stairs down there. Can we just... Yeah, I think we're actually going to claim... is we'll go in an angle from that side to this side. So if someone wants to put a game right there, they can put a game right there. Unlikely, but leave it open for them. Oh. Left. I thought he joined. that should reach. Just to make it look like the other side. You know what's really cool about this place, though? You guys know how big this is going to be, right? Like, this is going to go at least 64 blocks into the sky from this point, right? It's going to go all the way down to bedrock here. It's going to be a hole that big. Right? It's that dot. Just that dot. Really gets you to get the size of this place when you see one of the things being built in it, and you realize, oh, that's how big the area is. Oh. Yeah. It's going to be quite nice, I think. Hoping that we can finish it this week. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be so nice. Before I do anything else, I think we're going to put these on all the corners. Make this so much easier. Don't need that anymore. Didn't help anyway. I wish it did. It did not. Get a little more emergency exit ladder.
Hello.
Hi. Making emergency exit ladders.
Excellent.
We got sick of getting stuck on the inside.
It happens a lot, eh? We should also possibly cover this.
Oh, what's this?
This is kind of like King of the Ladder, but with scaffolding. I might get you over to test it when I have it built. The idea is you'll have like 16 scaffolding, and every
Okay.
player is trying to get to the top.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of King of the Ladder, you saw what I'm marking out over there?
Yes.
That's where I am planning the position to be.
Excellent. I will see.
And it really gives you a feel of how big this place is when you see that, and then you look at the map and see how little of the area that actually takes up.
It's gonna be a big place. It's gonna be full of games.
It is a big place, and that's a good thing. And we could fill it up. I do want people to see if they need to have a place for like a giant hole. There's a giant hole already here.
True.
Like I almost put King of the Ladder here, except it's first of all it's not deep enough. Second, I wanted to make sure that once the area was removed, there'd be stuff on the side to look at. Like there's a lush cave and a trial chamber that's going to be exposed as we go down. That's going to look cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to putting these on. I'm going to be leaving here in a little bit anyways. I'm going to go do other things for a little while.
Okay, no worries.
Why does that one look different? Figure that out later on. I think that's it. Yeah, thank you, Fedrin, but I'm going to remove this. And put that back. Oops. I suppose we can leave that. Just remove those lines. No, she put a lot of work into it. I'm not going to remove that right now. Feels wrong. Plus, it does give access to look up a little bit. All right, we're gonna do. What's the other game? The Sunlit Valley mod until my wife gets home. That is my current plan. Alright. There's a good chance I'm not back on tonight. Alright, but first, I need to eat. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go get food, bring that back down, and then we're going to do Sunlit Valley for a little while. Okay, back in a bit.